First up, let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Do hashtags work? Well, they do, but it can be a bit tricky to come up with the right hashtags for your business. And that's where an Instagram hashtag generator comes in. In this video, I'm going to share how to use a hashtag generator called Display Purposes, which is a free tool that you can start using straight away. But the trick here is to really understand how to find the right hashtags for your business. Let's get into it. Hello, I'm Emiley and welcome to my channel. I'm a brand and content strategist and I love helping small businesses share their brand online. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because I share new videos every single Tuesday where I share tutorials, hacks, and case studies, as well as interviews and business mindset strategies to inspire you to keep killing it in your biz. And in this video, we're going to talk about hashtags and about how to find the right hashtags to be seen by more of your potential customers. While yes, you can be asking your community to share photos, to tag you, and to really engage with their following and share content with their audience, but that's really hard to do because you're relying on someone else to do all of the grunt work for you. So how are you expecting to be found? Maybe you're using influencers, but obviously that's quite a costly exercise and sometimes they don't deliver the results that you were expecting for the price. But hashtags are something you can be adding yourself every single day, every single time you post to ensure that you're being seen by more of the right people. So this is a strategy that is definitely something you need to implement no matter what you're hearing about hashtags not working, because they definitely do, and this is the best strategy for you to reach more potential followers. Cool. So we've got that out of the way. In this video though, I'm going to be sharing how to use an Instagram hashtag generator. So when I Googled Instagram hashtag generator, a million came up. So many different ones, which one to choose from. Most of them are free, but I didn't know where to even start. So I did a little bit of digging and I think I found the best one. So while it doesn't really matter which one you're using, in this tutorial, I'll be using Display Purposes. It kept coming up as the one that most people are recommending, so we're gonna go with that. While it doesn't really matter which one you choose, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to just look at Display Purposes and show you how to use that tool. It's totally free. So at least that way it's going to be an easy one for you to implement straight away. But I did find this one, which I tried to test out, but it didn't actually work for me. But if the example on their home screen is anything to go by, this is a textbook example of what hashtags not to use. Why? Well, I'll get into more detail in this tutorial. Okay, so here's the home screen of Display Purposes. So what you can do is add in some hashtags that you think are relevant to your niche. So for example, for me, it might be content, strategy, marketing, and small business. Okay? All right. So 30 hashtags, you should always be using 30 hashtags. So make sure you're always on 30. And then it gives you a nice little variety of different hashtags that I could start to use. Some of these might be relevant to my brand, they might not be. I can manually go through that as we go through the process. But the cool thing is it actually shows you the popularity and relevance to your particular keyword that you've chosen, which I really like. But you can also use their manual option. So this allows you to untick one. So I don't want marketing because I know there's going to be millions and millions of people. So maybe I say online marketing instead, or marketing tips, and then get rid of branding and so on. And then you can just copy them and then paste them into your post. So say for example, you're a PT. So you might do personal training and say you work with bodybuilders and you talk a lot about nutrition. So here's a whole bunch of hashtags that you could be using straight away. So again, going into manual, you could choose to select more of the personal training options, less of the bodybuilder, and so on. Because these are just picking the ones that they think are the most popular, which can be a good opportunity for you. But if you want to try and get a bit more niche, to get more of an opportunity to be seen by more people, especially if you don't have a big follower number or a great engagement so far, you might decide to do, so you might go fit women because you train women mostly. Another niche might be, say I live in Perth, for example, in Australia, so you might go Perth fitness. And then maybe you might go, or boot camp. Say you might go boot camp because you run boot camps. Okay, for some reason it hasn't come up with the automatic ones, or maybe if I go, so if I go auto, it will come up with the automatic ones. These ones are based on location, which are really cool. I think they're a really great one to use for your niche. And then if we go manual, it shows those, but we can unclick and click through. Now for an advanced hack, I would like you to have at least 3 different hashtag sets. And so what I mean by this, say we're still going with the personal training example, we might go, that women, fit women, Perth fitness, and boot camp. So that might be one hashtag set we want to use. So we'll go auto again. So that might be one hashtag set. But then, so say I do a lot of food prep on my Instagram account because I get a lot of engagement from those posts. So maybe meal prep. Maybe, I do a paleo diet. So I talk about paleo. Maybe and then maybe nutrition, right? So these are the ones that come up. And again, you can go into manual and deselect them. So there we go, we've got 2 hashtag sets. Now, maybe I talk about lifestyle stuff. So maybe I post a lot of photos of me in activewear. So we could have an activewear one. We could have fitness model, if I'm a fitness model, that could be one. And then abs or something, because I show photos with me with abs, whatever it is. And then auto, so it's showing you an example, and then manual is we can reselect them and deselect them. So this was just a really quick tutorial on how to use an Instagram hashtag generator. I definitely recommend Display Purposes. It's a really nice place to start, and this is a really easy way to start building some hashtag sets for your brand, and so you can start using them on rotation in your posts. So if you'd like to know how to hide the hashtags for your posts, I've created a whole video tutorial about this. So go and watch that one now. I share how to hide them in your feed as well as on Instagram stories. So it's a really great one to check out. I hope you love this video as much as I loved creating it for you. I use Display Purposes in my business, so I think it's going to be something that you're going to find really valuable tool in your business as well. So if you loved it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new here. But next up, I'd highly recommend you check out my hashtags cheat sheet, which is a video all about 20 different strategies or best practices that you need to start implementing when you're using hashtags. So the cool thing about this is, while it is a little bit fiddly, it's not complicated. It is not hard at all to start creating hashtags that are getting you more views, more reach. So you're reaching more of your potential customers. So that's it for me for today. I'll be back here next Tuesday with another video I know you're gonna love. But until next time, bye for now.